Hello, welcome back to the Games Kingdom. My name's Carl King and today we're going to be taking a look at another offering from Loke Battle Mats, and this is their big book of battle mats, Wrecks and Ruins. Now this is primarily for 5th edition D&D, but obviously once you have a look at this you will see that you'll be able to use this for a myriad of different role-playing systems, whether it's fantasy, sci-fi or any other period, and also you'll be able to use these as small skirmish maps for some of your smaller skirmish battletop games, similar to some of the other offerings that I've shown you in the past, which I'll show you again at the end, which I've done videos for. I'd like to thank Loke again for supplying this review copy for me to be able to do this for my YouTube channel, The Games Kingdom. So without further ado, let's get in and show you what is on offer on each of the sets of pages. So as you can see, it's 60 pages of essential maps for tabletop role-playing. So we start off with a sort of beached boat or craft next to a ruin. So instantly into that sort of wrecks and ruins type of thing, as it said on the cover. We've now got a full sort of ship deck here that you can sort of play out some of your maybe your pirate games on, but also some as I say, any other sort of generic games, including some sort of tabletop skirmish games. Then we've got another page of ruins here. As you can see, all of the pages are done with squared sort of markings. So these are 25mm squares, as you can see here. So we'll just sort of line that up and you'll see there that they are 25mm. So you've got plenty room there for your bases to go in for your models. And then obviously that instantly helps you with how movement works on any of the pages, because they're all marked up the same, and you can go from page to page in this book and set your campaign using certain ones of these pages. It'd be quite easy to sort of just set them out, because each of the pages are numbered in the sort of bottom corners here. So this is page 7 and 8. And then we've got a little bit of a sort of waterfall and stream type thing going across here with some fallen stroke cut down trees, leading into another area of a similar sort of thing there, cut down trees with another ruined area, similar here. Some more ruins again, obviously with more cut down trees, but there's no you could easily put some trees and sort of stand some actual model trees on these sort of tree stump areas, or some of them if you wanted to, just to sort of break up that area but also make it a bit more sort of poppy on the tabletop. We've got some more sort of ruined areas here with a bit of foliage and some pathways. Similar here, so sort of more sort of jungly plants really, sort of dotted along some of these pages. You've got another piece of stream area here, so you could use that from sort of carrying on from the previous page that we saw earlier, and another one there. So obviously, you know, you've got that area going from one page to the next, so you could do that sort of as a part of a sort of sweeping area moving across the terrain. We've got some more similar terrains from earlier here. So again, you know, all you've got to do is write down, go from page X to Y, a bit like a fantasy type book scenario. So you can use that once you've gone from page 8, you could go to page X in the book and carry on. So, you know, you've got larger areas of ruins as well as some of the smaller ones that we saw earlier. You could obviously use these as sort of sacred stones and altar grounds, that sort of thing. Lots and lots of uses that you could come up with for these books. And obviously you've got some sort of snowy areas as well. Not too many of those, but you know, you could quite easily utilize those. Another sort of a ravine area there with a bridge going across. More of a sort of ravine stroke maybe sort of trenching system. And then we come into some desert areas. again with some ruins. So if you're setting things in, you know, sort of Egypt or something like that, you can use these potentially for little skirmishes in things like the new Silverbane Egypt section and book that's come out. So again, multitude of uses for different games. You've got some lava area, so if you're playing sort of maybe Middle Earth strategy battle games, you could use this as part of Mordor areas with sort of, you know, your Mount Doom sort of scenarios. Bit more sort of deserty sort of areas here. You've got some steps here which could easily sort of then lead underground into a sort of cavern area. And then you've got some sort of underwater areas here with a ruin and a sunken boat. And then at the back, as you get on a lot of these books, you get some pages that are plain that you could utilize and do yourselves. So you could use these as sort of like a fighting arena. You could put down your own pieces of terrain on here and just make your own things up, or you could use these as rooms, caverns, all sorts of different areas. This is what this is laid out for, and obviously the pages are A4, so they're all doubled up. And then on the back of the book, it shows you obviously what you're getting inside of the book. So these, as I say, these are excellent books. Each one for me is a winner. You know, for the fact that you don't have to sort of print this stuff out. It's all there for you. You can write your scenarios and your games around these rather than trying to sort of utilize AI or print out costly sort of things. These books are excellent value for money. As I say, you've got a myriad of pages and different settings in these books. So this one, obviously, the big book of battle maps, Wrecks and Ruins. But previously, we've shown you on video this one, the giant book of sci-fi battle maps. And again, this one's even bigger. But there is a video on that if you want to go and have a look. And again, the big box of Dungeon Doors. This one was also another winner for me because all of these will be used in a myriad of settings. You've got some doors here, you've got some portals. Each one comes with bases, so you can see down the bottom here they've got bases for the smaller ones and for the larger ones, and they're nice and clear so that you can put them on your battle mats and you will be able to see through those. And then we had this battle map board, grid and hex. So basically 2 foot of squares and or hexes. So you can utilize this along with some of the pages in these books. So those videos are on my website stroke YouTube channel if you want to go and have a look. This is the latest one, and again for me you've got the Royal Seal of Approval, the Games Kingdom Royal Seal of Approval for another excellent product. And if you would like to check out my content, please do so. Go to the channel on YouTube, give this video a like, and if you subscribe, and once we get up to the next milestone, which I think is going to be something like 250 subscribers, I will pick another one out of the hat like I did when we hit 150, and I will send somebody a free board game. Not going to say what that game is, but it is quite a substantial sized board game, which I'll send out to one lucky subscriber when we hit that total. So a little bit of a competition there. So I'd again like to thank Loke for supplying this excellent product. So that's going to go into my collection of their stuff and be used when we get to play a bit of sort of skirmish games and RPGs either here or at our club stroke homes. So yeah, check out the content on their website, Loke Battle Mats, and until we do this again, it's bye for now.